So you guys just want me here at the table, or? Okay, cool. All right. Well, my name's Todd, and I'm a retired competitive eater. Basically, what that means is I eat faster and more than the average person can or should. It all really started to fall into place once my teeth grew in, because as an infant it was just, baby food and applesauce and things of that nature. But boy, once my molars came in, we were off to the races for sure. I didn't see it much beyond like a party favor. It was kind of just like, oh, Todd's the guy who ate that whole pizza. Great. But then it was fun in the moment, but then there came a time where people stopped inviting me to things. I don't really feel hunger anymore, so it's just whenever I'm bored. I didn't really think of it as much of anything beyond that. But then once I dropped out of college, I was a little bit desperate for work. I had gone to lunch at a place, Burger Bar. Got the typical what I get, double bacon cheeseburger, extra fries, extra double bacon cheeseburger. I remember specifically it was the owner who was working that day. He set two places. He had like 2 plates and 2 pieces of silverware and 2 menus and stuff. And I was like, oh, no, it's just for me. And he's like, really? I was like, yeah. So he brings both of the burgers out, one on a plate and one already in a to-go box, which I found a little insulting. So I asked him, I was like, so what's this about? And he said, oh, I just figured I'd save you the trouble, I'd do it for you now. I was like, okay. Obviously he doesn't realize, and that's fine. A lot of people don't. So a couple minutes go by and he comes back and he sees that my plate's clean. And he says, oh, wow, you must have been hungry. And I was like, yeah, a little bit. It was good, whatever. And then he's like, okay, great. And let me take this. And he reaches for the to-go box. I'll put it in a bag for you. And he grabs it. And then he realizes that it's empty. And that's when he started to notice. And he opened it. He's like, did you eat both of those? And I looked at him calmly. I was like, yeah. And he was just kind of floored. And then he kind of had this shift in his demeanor, where all of a sudden he just kind of like looked up at me. And he said, I think you've got what it takes. And I was so confused. I was like, what are you talking about? And he explained to me that he used to be a competitive eater, but he had to retire prematurely due to injury, quadruple bypass. Anyway, from that point on, he took me under his wing and he just taught me all the necessary steps of what to do to be a successful competitive eater. Essentially, what I do is every day I will wake up promptly whenever the sun wakes me up through the window. I will get out of bed, go straight to my phone, and request that McDonald's gets delivered to me. Usually it's the same thing, 6 hash browns and 10 of the sausage McMuffins, not with the egg, just the sausage. I'll take that in right away, just really get my metabolism started. There's fortunately a Little Caesars just around the corner from me, and so I will go there. And they, of course, know me by now, so they've already got it ready to go for me. It's a large pepperoni pizza. And it's really nice, though, that they're ready and waiting for me. And it's like, it's hot, it's perfect. I don't know how they do it, but they're good to me over there. And then, of course, dinner is always the buffet. I prefer Golden Corral, but if I am feeling a little frisky, I may treat myself to Hometown buffet every once in a while. But it's typically Golden Corral. I really appreciate their early bird special. And that's basically my day-to-day training. I would say I had a pretty lucrative career. Yes, I got to do a couple commercials, which was fun. I had a ton of sponsors. Little Caesars and McDonald's, for sure. Doritos, definitely. Krispy Kreme, how could I forget? Coca-Cola, just, all of these people. They were very, very good to me. And basically, yeah, as long as I ate their products at least twice a week, I was able to make enough money. I didn't have to work. And then with the other endorsements and residuals I get on the commercials, I was able to retire at 34. But I found that eating is not so much a job, but more so a lifestyle. Does that make sense?